I've been putting this off long enough. It's time to take care of this Lego shelf that you see behind me here. I've got some new furniture coming into the studio, and this thing has either got to be organized, moved, something has to happen with it, and no better time than now. Basically, the shelf is all of the stuff that I've built or purchased or whatever in the last year, and it's pretty full. A lot of stuff isn't in the box, it's still put together, which I think may have to change today because now I have even more stuff that's starting to stack up on top of this TV, which is also going to be going, so I need to find a place for that stuff and also find a place for all this. So I figured I'd do that today, and I'll bring you along for the ride. I guess I'll just take a second here to take you through the ridiculousness of this. This top shelf was supposed to be for Lego City, and it is for the most part. I mean, I have, like I said, a lot of stuff kind of double stacked, and there's even more behind that. There you can see a Batman set back there that I reviewed. There's the Penguin mock right there, and then I have one of these bag sets there. There's a Star Wars set, which is still put together. I need to take care of that. And there's some other city stuff. This obviously needs to be taken care of, and there's the box for right behind there. Moving down here, you get into some of my mocks. This is the Lego City set that you see right up on top of there, and that's still assembled. That was one of my earlier videos, and then this one was pretty early as well. This is the A-frame cabin that I built, which was inspired by another YouTube video that I watched. And then you got the turtle set, which I'd really hate to take that apart because it's a freaking big set, and I'm going to have to put it back in the box, and I didn't want to do that. Some of my mocks, like this mock right here, I don't think I'm going to be taking apart. I love that three-wheeler, and I need to get some photos of it. I want to upload it somewhere online. I'm thinking like mock pages or something, so I'm going to probably get some photographs of that. And then down here you have even more mocks. This is sort of like, I guess this is just random stuff here. I got Lego movie stuff, which that's even expanded over onto this over here, which there's Metal Beard. And then down here, this is like my creator stuff, which that's going to be expanding quite a bit because here this year I'm going to be buying pretty much every creator set there is. And I've got a couple mocks here. There's my little treehouse mock that I made, and then there's a little micro build, and then all these, which I'm reviewing, still have to do this one. And they're stacked pretty deep, so I think some of those are going to put away. I think I'm going to keep this tractor together too. I want to get some photos of that. And then I think this is probably my favorite mock that I've ever made right here. That's the lawn mower, the push mower. And then down here, this stuff might be going completely depending on how much space I need. These are some of the earlier boxes that I bought just to kind of recreate my my childhood because I had sets like this. And then down here, this is where all of my vintage pieces are, and that might be kind of going too. I've got minifigures all over these shoe boxes. It's just kind of a mess down here. This is a set that I picked up at a yard sale. It was just part of a $5 bin, and it's complete more or less. And I just need to take care of this. So I think what I'm going to do is start taking all of the individual sets off that's built. I'm going to put it down here on this desk, and I'm going to try to just organize things the best that I can and get everything kind of put into a box, unless it's a valuable mock that I love. Here's all the stuff that I'm keeping together. You got the three-wheeler mock, the tractor, this bird, which isn't quite as impressive as I remember it being after seeing the new Lego bird set that's out this year. You got the push mower and then the little garden house or whatever it is. Here's all the other stuff that I'm willing to put back into boxes. No big deal there. And if you look at this over here, look at all that extra space that's available now. You got space on every single level, especially that one. And then down here, the creator line, I think I'm going to have to get rid of these two boxes just so I can make more room because I have a bunch of creator stuff over here and a lot more coming this year, so I think these things are going to have to go. And I'm also going to take care of those shoe boxes and stuff down there too. If you want to see how nerdy I am, each of these boxes has a plastic bag inside that has all the pieces, and that's where I'm going to put these all into. So everything's very well organized, and if I ever want to build this set again, I know right where to find everything, which is really sweet. Well, it took me a little while, but I got the shelf all done, and I'm sure if you're still watching this video, you want to see what it looks like, so let's take a look. Got everything pretty much categorized the way I want it. You start at the top and you got the Lego City, and then you move down here and you got just the miscellaneous stuff. You got Lego Movie, you got Turtles, Star Wars, superheroes. Down here we move into the creator section, nicely organized, and then we got more creator stuff down here. And then this is my stuff from my childhood, and then we got poly bags that I have opened and all the stuff's inside there. and that one, and then down below that is the mocks that I've made. So everything's nicely organized. I got a lot of space there now that I got rid of the other stuff. You can see how much space I have on each of the shelf. There's about half of that shelf free, half of that shelf, half of that shelf, and half of that shelf. So I would say that I'm good for about a year. I mean, there's still this stuff that needs to go on there. That's from last year. So once I get that on there, I think this is pretty much going to be maxed out. One thing that is very clear is I'm eventually going to run out of space on this shelf. It just can't continue like this. So eventually I'm going to either have to stop collecting boxes or maybe get another shelf, which is probably going to be what I'm going to do. But the studio really isn't big enough to accommodate that. So I'll probably start putting these things in storage because I do like to keep everything that comes with it. So that's going to be for a future date to worry about. But for now, I still got a lot of space left and I got another year of collecting enemies. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.